Good morning, everyone. So, we have hurricanes on the way, tropical storms on the way. It is hurricane season, and it's been cloudy and raining. Like, it's still raining now, it's sprinkling a bit. So, I'm just trying to come out and get a quick video before it starts pouring again. So, let's start with my side of the garden here. So if you remember when I transplanted my lemon coral sedum over here, they're doing so good. Look at it. So the yellow blooms are gone. And just to let you know, this rain has been going on for I feel like it's a month straight. So everything is pretty much inundated with water. Like there is so much water in the garden. Like we haven't had any sun. This is what the sky has been looking like. No sun. So my supertunias are not doing too well. Here's the Bordeaux. Like it needs sun. The sun needs to come out. We've been having rain every day. I know some states are in so much need of rain and they have no rain. Look at my supertunias. They're not even opening, guys. Like rain every day. And like I said, it's hurricane season here in Florida, so we get hurricane tropical storms and pretty much heavy rain every day from most of the time from June 1st. Well, hurricane season is from June 1st to November 30th. So right now, this month's been crazy. And not only that, I have been away from my garden for about a month. So it's just been left to getting rained on every single day, and I haven't been here to take care of it. So let me give you a quick tour of what everything looks like. One awesome new thing that came up is my summerific hibiscus. It's loving the rain and it's a bit on the shorter side. I did purchase, when I purchased it last year, it was the smallest one. I think it was a quart. So it was very, very small. But it's put on a lot of growth and it's about this height. I'm sure if it stays this height for this season, next year it's going to double this size. I can guarantee you that. Because this one is about 5 times the height it was when I purchased it. But there's 3 buds on there. I am so excited for that. Look at that. Wow. And I showed you the other one over there. Let's go take a look at it. So the other one was the Holy Grail hibiscus, and this one is French vanilla. So this was the height when I purchased both of them. It was about this height, a little bit shorter actually, but they're about this height. So it's good to see that it has grown. The other one is over here, which is the Edge of Night. I don't see the new one out as yet. I'll keep an eye on that. It's just still have the sticks, no new shoots coming out. And since I'm on this side of the garden, I'm going to pretty much show you everything on this side. There's a lot of bee over here. The salvias are loving the rain. And look at all my pollinator friends. Look how big the salvia got. So if you remember, I had this limelight hydrangea in the shade garden. It wasn't doing too well. It had 1 leaf and it died off. It was too much shade, so that didn't work. So I brought it over here next to this limelight hydrangea here. That's been doing well. It gets a lot of sun here. The only thing is, my garden, the sun location has changed because this tree right here has gotten bigger, so it's casting a lot of shade on a lot of my plants here. So it's not, so this is the sunniest part, but a lot of the other things is not as sunny. So I'm going to have to take that into consideration when I'm planting items. But yeah, so what I didn't trim this one back with the other one. So I went ahead and cut the little pruning on it. Didn't take off too much. And I put them in here. So these are all the sticks here. Look at this grass. And you're going to see so many weeds in my garden because of all this rain. And like I said, I have been away from my garden for a while, so I haven't been able to come in and do my regular weeding and all that. But I'll do that later. Right now, I'm just trying to get this video done before the rain start pouring down again. So yeah. Hello weeds, we'll get to you later. So this is my yellow rose from Costco. This is my double knockout rose. I need to come in and deadhead those, but we have a lot of roses. Pretty. This is the other one. It bloomed already. I'll insert a clip when it was in full bloom. Another double knockout rose. My snapdragon. Here go one of my favorite views. Oh, there's too much water on the rose, so they're hanging down. Let me see if I can help them up. I try not to mess with them because sometimes the petals fall off. There's so much water in it. See, they're all hanging down. But look how pretty it looks. The pink next to the purple. That's beautiful. Here go another 2 buds there. So exciting. But I'll insert a clip of what it looks like when they're upright. Like even my pot, my container, this was doing great, but it's so much rain, it's literally weighing them down, and it's been wet. So they love water, but they also need sun. The border that I had on the side that didn't make it, my little candy cane looking supertunia vista, that one needs some more blooms. It's the mini vista violet star, and this supertunia vista snowdrift, and my lobularia. It says right here. And this is a weed. Like I said, this is how long I haven't been in my garden for the weeds to get that big. Like I've been busy working and traveling. So look at my supertunia Bordeaux. That's gone. When I said there's no sun, there's no sun. So it was my lobularia, supertunia Bordeaux, weeds, lobularia, and Bordeaux. And I have taken so many out, but here go another mushroom. Whenever there is a lot of moisture in the ground, you start getting mushrooms in your garden. What I know in Florida we do. We get quite a lot of mushrooms. See? I got rid of some of them yesterday already, so that's another one that came up. But they've been popping up every day. So there you go, the container. Let me give you an overview shot. So a lot of plants, they're really suffering because they need sun, guys. Got my lobularia there, no more blooms. Even my Priscilla. The Priscillas look so amazing, but now that they're all wet, they are so saturated with water. There go my Shasta daisies. They need sun as well. My volunteer, I forgot the name of this plant, was one of the first ones I planted like 2 seasons back. It's just popping up random places. This one is a weed. Look at that. Random weed. That's a volunteer Bordeaux. I had Bordeaux in here like 2 seasons ago as well. That came back by itself. So here's a look at this side here. Let's go on the other side. Over here, this is my hibiscus and standard, the painted lady. I'm going to replace this one with a topiary. I think I want a topiary. Now, one thing I like about my other limelight hydrangea right here, if you remember, I did come in and did my cuts. See, I cut it back. Now we have, see, I cut it down to there, and it grew new shoots out. Now the cool thing is, what I cut off, I stuck them in the ground. Let me show you this one right here. It's more visible. I stuck them in the ground, and they're all growing. So now I have more hydrangea that propagated I can plant elsewhere in the garden. So once they get a little bit more sturdy and put on more growth, I'll move them from this location. These are all the sticks that I cut from there, I'll move them and put them somewhere else in the garden. So we just had the the lemon coral sedum already, my Bordeaux. They got the coreopsis. It was doing great in the sun. So these blooms are just hanging on. So these are all the spent blooms there. I had some asters here. So I had the purple asters in between the lemon coral sedum. And they look so pretty when they're in full bloom. But we are in the rainy season. I go plant tag for my aster. Focus, focus. There we go. So I had Bordeaux there and another Bordeaux there, and it needs sun, guys. This weather is not loving it at all. So here go my other endless summer hydrangea. So this one we have some new buds coming in. And surprisingly, it gets a lot of shade here. So these two are still doing great. I had my pots over there. I had one right there and the other one there, and I moved them over there, and it was so much sun. They were burning, so I put them over by the forest, which we'll take a look at in a minute. I need to get them in the ground, or I need to find a location for them. So here go my supertunias. They are not as full as they were before. Like I said, they need sun. And if you see, look at all these gaps. These weren't here before. They are drowning, and they need, supertunias love sun. I can literally see in between them. Like, this was not how it was looking before. So it's a lot thinner now. So once I would say once we ease up on the rain, I may just come sprinkling some fertilizer, because I haven't fertilized them in a month as well. So that could be another reason. A lot of rain, lack of fertilizer. They love fertilizer. I normally do it every other week, but it's been raining so much I haven't had a chance to come outside. It's my first time being able to come outside to even look at them. It's another salvia, but I'm sure they'll bounce back. Like I said, it's just a lot of rain. I'm sure they'll bounce back. Let me show you my rose. I'll give you an update on the rose. This is a Christmas holly right here. And I have roses wrapped around the Christmas holly. So this is one. It's dying, not dying, but the bloom is fading now. Here go another one over here. Isn't that pretty? So this is the second year I've had this climbing rose. And eventually I want it to be the Christmas holly, and then you have a whole bunch of roses going up along the Christmas holly. That's what I'm hoping to accomplish. So that's pretty cool. I really like it. My Christmas holly rose bush. I have a clip when it was in the sun. I'll show it to you, which I still need to come in. This is actually one of the lateral canes. See, it's a lateral cane, but I probably need to come in and wrap it around. But that's a pretty long lateral cane. So that needs some maintenance. So this climbing rose needs some maintenance. Here go another one. We had a bud here, but it's already spent already. So there's quite a few more. I don't see any more buds on here yet. But it has quite a few. That doesn't bloom as prolific. It's not a prolific bloomer as these over here. So I'm going to put some plants here because there's a lot of shade. So I may take some of my plants from the shade garden and put over there. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. But here go an overview of my wet, rainy garden. And those pillows are from my Memorial Day decor. They're still up. I had the porch decorated. Because it was so windy, I took down the other hanging ones I have. I still have some on the door, but I took the side ones down. I'll insert a video, and I'll have to link the previous video that I have that show you more of the decor. So this was a Memorial Day decor that I had going on. I'll take it down after 4th of July. But right now, it's going to stay there. I'll do another theme. I think probably for August. We'll see. But I love changing my porch each month to go with the different things. Look at my supertunia, guys. They need sun. Come on, sun. Let's go. But this is an overview. I can't wait for everything to be bigger. Look at this. The side is so pretty. I can't wait for everything to be bigger and in full bloom so you guys can really see the true beauty. Like this, I think is pretty. Like, look at that. And when we had the purple asters in there, that was beautiful. And the yellow, I should have a picture. I will insert it in here so you can see what it looks like and its true beauty. But now that they're getting bigger, I really love it. So beautiful. Let me show you my hibiscus that I have in the back. Okay, we're going to the back. There she is. So if you remember, I had made all this into a garden bed. So what I'm doing, I'm growing this back. I have the grass going back in this area, and I'm limiting the garden bed to just over there. So you have a new line there. I didn't even look for the snake. There's a reason why I wasn't back here, guys. Oh my gosh, where's the snake? I didn't even look for it. I'm going to insert a clip of the snake. Oh my gosh, now I'm literally frozen in one spot. I didn't even look if he's here. Okay. I don't see him. Oh, I'm going to make this fast. See, I was in the moment. I was filming, then I just remembered the snake. Okay, so I'm going to stay right here. I'm not going to move just in case he went down there. Okay, so here come my hibiscus. Let me see if I can zoom in from here. There we go. So these blooms last a day. So you get the petals that come out, and like I said, there hasn't been much sun, guys. So I'm surprised I'm even getting petals. But these are bloomables, head over heels, passion hibiscus. I love them. They're doing so great. I need to come in and get rid of the grass that's in there. I didn't get a chance to finish because there's a snake that's back here that's been keeping me away, and I completely forgot about it. Okay, let me tiptoe out now. I can't even come in my own yard. This is ridiculous. Like, there's woods of, what's that noise? There's woods over there. Look at the sky. It's so gloomy. There's no sun. Alright, so we're going to head out to the side garden, the shade garden actually, which is, let me see if you can see from here. It's over there. So let's head over to the shade garden. And we're going to slowly look for the snake. Hopefully no snakes. Okay, so I made it. I didn't see the snake there, but I'm pretty sure there is some over here. So I'm going to stay on the edge of the shade garden. Now look what else I'm dealing with, guys. Look at this. There is a wild pig, wild boar, whatever you may call it, he comes at night and he digs in the grass and eat whatever he's eating. But look at this. My entire grass is dug up from this wild pig, boar, hog, whatever you may call him. So there's snakes over there, so I'm not going to go too close. That's another reason why I'm like rethinking this woodland garden, because the snakes are out, guys, and I'm terrified. So here's my other head over heels passion hibiscus. And I have some, let me zoom in so you can see. I have some mums along the edge. See, this supertunia, it gets a little more, this is a full sun area, so this supertunia is kind of sort of doing okay. It's in a container over there next to the palm trees with my tea plant. I want to go closer, but I'm scared. Let me try and go a little closer. Look at this ridiculousness. Ah, this is ridiculous. But they have messed with my plants, so like I'm just dealing with animals all garden season, guys. They're against me. And there go a random ball. That's not my ball. That just rolled over here. But it was windy, so a lot of debris from the street probably came over. All right, so this space that I was trying to clear out, there go all the vines growing back. Okay, so I'm going to stay on this side right here. It's a little bit more clear. If you've been following me along, you know that I have dahlias planted all over here. And another animal, I'm guessing it's a rabbit, came in and ate them. Look, let me show you one right here. Everywhere you see a stick is where I have a dahlia. That one was growing, it's eaten back. I still haven't moved them yet. You got another stick over there. I'm not going too close because there's animals over there. See? All those little green right there, those are dahlias that got eaten back. Let me find another stick. Those right there, dahlias, they got eaten back. So they grow to be about 4 inches tall, like have four sets of leaves on them, and then something come and eat them. So I need to come in and take them out. I still haven't taken them out yet. Like I said, it's been raining like crazy. I haven't even had a chance to come over here and do anything. Plus the snakes are active and I've seen them over here. So I've been scared. So yeah, this was not a good idea. So for someone who's scared of the snakes, we're gonna, yeah. Plus there's poison ivy over here. Anyways, my butterfly bush is still there. I haven't planted it in ground yet. I should do that. I'm thinking of putting it right there and then putting the endless of my hydrangea right here, so I can just have a bush along this end here, and then I'll just plant at the edge of the woods instead of trying to go in. All right, so here go my shade garden. What are those white things? So I have my kale, ornamental kale cabbage. I transplanted them earlier in the garden season when it started getting hot over here, and there were the vines growing back. I'm so over them. And they've been doing great. I also have my caladiums there. I have 2 of them, 2 caladiums. And I have my elephant ears. I got one here, and because it was so windy, there's another one over here, but it fell. And this one that you see is a new one that's growing, because the larger one, it pretty much, the roots got bent and it fell over. And I also have a darker one, little one right here. It's so pretty, but I want to move them though, because I can't enjoy them in the woods because I'm so scared to come over here. So now it's like, yeah, I have them, and so I want to put them on the side of the house. Here go the other one over here. But it looks so pretty. Like I love this brown contrast with the green. I don't know what those white things are. It looks like parts of a flower. There's some random white things on the ground. What are those? Yeah, it looks like parts of a flower that somehow got over there. I don't have this flower here, but I've seen it on those big leaves. Is it geranium? I forgot the name of the flower, but I've seen it on my neighbor's house. Maybe somehow I got from there to over here. I don't know. Anyway. But this is doing great. I'm loving it. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I didn't show you my hostas. They're doing great. Hosta, they got one hosta there. It's in ground. That looks amazing. Yes. I was worried something was going to eat it, but it's doing good. That's one. Let me show you the other one. It's right there. So pretty. And I have another one that's over here. Let me see if I can show it to you from there. Oh, look at that. So pretty. So I planted them in ground. So they were actually planted in containers. I took them from the containers and transplanted them in ground. And it looks so pretty. They got my bromelia plant. That's doing great as well. It looks almost like a palm tree. But I am loving all the plants in my shade garden. Like I said, I just wish I could enjoy them more. I want to go in. My shade plant. That's one hosta. Mixed in with these beautiful purples. So pretty. We go another hosta. This is a Catherine. And I didn't show you guys my little lime. So this is supposed to be for zone 8. So it's not supposed to be in my garden, but because it's in the shade garden, it's loving life. Look at all those leaves it has on there. So pretty, so pretty. So instead of taking them out, I'm just going to keep them and just get similar plants for the side. so I can enjoy them further up close. Let me show you my other hosta. So pretty. Wow. It's doing great over there. Wow. Let me get a close-up of my little lime hydrangea. Look at that. No buds as yet. What is this right here? What are those? Are those mini kales? That's different. That's pretty, but I'm not sure what it is. Hope it's something related to that. And not no fungus or anything like that. But yeah, so I'm going to leave this garden with everything that's there, and it's not going to be maintained too much because, like I said, like right now I don't too much want to go over there to even give you a tour because I can't. I'm scared. But it looks pretty, guys. I'm liking it. Not sure what I'm going to do, but I'm dealing with all these animals and they're driving me crazy, so I'm just gonna give them back their forage. Like I said, I may just plant on the edge of the forest because I had some ranunculus in there. They're done for the season, so that's why there's nothing showing up in there. But I think these are looking good in this location, so I'm going to take them out and put them in ground here. I'm going to let it stay for another probably a few more weeks just to make sure I'm certain, and then I'm going to put that there. And I keep hearing noises in the forest, so I'm worried it might be the wild hog because it was pretty big. I looked at the camera and it was huge, so I'm not trying to play foot race with no wild boar. So let me go ahead and head out. But in the meantime, guys, thank you so much for watching my channel. I still haven't planted my dahlia yet. I have another dahlia, the cafe au lait, so I need to get that planted. I'm not going to plant it in the forest. And what I might do, I might get more larger shrubs. You see, like how I have the hibiscus, I might get a whole bunch of hibiscus along the edge, or the palm tree, not palm trees, what do you call those? The oh my gosh, what do you call them? Like junipers, evergreens, like like junipers or something like that. I'll put them along there. Or even one of my garden friends mentioned viburnum, get some viburnum. So I'll see. We have been kicked out of the woods, guys. But I just want to say thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed and you got this far, please subscribe. And I look forward to having you guys follow along for more. And I'll see you guys in the next videos. Bye, birdies. Bye, everyone.